the best way to overcome your fear is to live with your fear. Yeah, so my name is Khushi. I'm your tutor for this session.
I want to improve my fluency, my pronunciation. I know
So
my
fluency and pronunciation.
pronunciation, and yeah, I want to improve my these two part, my pronunciation and fluency.
So do you
And
practice speaking with your friends? Yeah, go on. You were saying something.
how do I practice English?
Yeah.
You asked me. Yeah, I practice English by watching videos and practicing speaking with my friends. Yeah. And today I have some questions to you. Like I
Okay.
have
So
some
you
question
have
and I
questions
have
for me.
already yeah, I have already written down those points.
Okay,
May
okay.
I ask
Go
you those
ahead.
questions?
Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely.
Like my first question is like how can I practice English if I don't have anyone to practice?
Okay, see, in that case, what you can do is, like you already told me you like watching videos on YouTube. Okay. So you can obviously go for watching videos, and then what you can do is you can just in your mind. I always tell this to my learners if they don't have a partner, what they can do is in the night time or whenever they are idle, they don't have any work to do, they can just sit and relax and they can, just recall whatever they did in their entire day,
Okay.
either by jotting down the points on a pen with a pen and paper or by speaking to themselves. Like I woke up at 6 a.m. I went for a walk. I came back. I had my breakfast. So they can communicate that way to their own selves if they don't have a partner.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, this is what I
Yeah.
always tell to my learners. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good answer. Yeah. And I sometimes I practice English by myself. Like I just talk with me like with any topic. Yeah,
That is
and
also
whatever
wonderful.
I have done.
You can pick a topic like, for
Yeah.
example, you just watched a movie. Um, you watched a movie and you are now free. You don't have a partner to talk to. So what you can do is you can summarize the movie in English. Okay? Like you
Okay.
can just imagine that you have a friend in front of you and you are telling him that I just watched this movie. This is just a latest movie. And if he asks you, why do you want me to watch it? Then obviously you'll say the good points about the movie. So you can just summarize the points about the movie. Okay, you can just
Okay.
sit in an idle room and you can have that session also with yourself.
Okay. So yeah, can I go for the next one?
Definitely, yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, my next question is, what are the best way to learn English? Like, what are the best way, or what is the best way to
Okay,
learn
see,
English?
best way always comprises of reading along with practicing. Because
Okay.
practicing, you already know that it is a must. But reading, why reading? Because reading will give you lots of words, new words to add to your vocabulary. Okay, you
Okay.
if you don't know the meaning, you'll definitely go to the
Okay.
dictionary to search the meaning, and you'll come to know
Okay.
if it is related to some common word, then you'll try to replace it with the different words. Okay, so
Okay.
reading is a must. Reading along with practicing is the best way to improve your communication skills, according to me.
Okay. Okay. According to you, like reading is very important.
Yeah, reading is very essential
Yeah.
because it gives you lots of words, right? Vocabulary
Okay.
is also important. If you don't have enough words, how will you communicate with the other person?
Okay. So like I don't like to read books. Like I don't like to read books, but I like to uh, read something from mobile, like any story or any something from mobile. I don't like to read books or any story or any drama. I mean, like but I like to read something from my mobile. So does it helpful for me or
Yes, yes. It absolutely works for anyone who doesn't like English reading. Because I have
okay?
like most of my students say this that I can't read a book. I can buy a book, but I can't finish it. This is a problem with
Yeah.
so many learners. So what I suggest them is either they can, read any article. Like for example,
Okay.
if any national news is popular, you can just read about that. You can read an article a day, a page
Okay.
a day, or
Okay.
you can start with the basic stories, children's stories. They will
Yeah.
also give you some words. Okay. You
Okay.
just need to develop this habit of reading. You
Yeah.
need to be consistent in reading.
Yeah. Sometime I
Yeah.
read a story and lot of things from mobile, but it's I don't feel like to read from book. Okay.
No problem, no
Uh,
issues. You can
yeah.
read whatever stuff interests you.
Okay. Okay. My next question is how can I how can I learn new vocabularies?
New vocabularies, again, reading. Reading will give you new vocabularies. Because
Okay.
if
Okay.
you buy a book with hundred or thousands of word meanings,
Yeah.
you will never read it. You will never read it.
Yeah.
It will be just, kept in one shelf with all the dust of the room. And if you read, if you read, you'll actually start using those words in your conversations. Just practice
Yeah.
this for 1 week and you will realize what is better, buying a book with all the words or reading on your own and then catching those words.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, should we focus on grammar or there is no need to focus on grammar?
There is definitely a need to focus on grammar because you need to know the basic rules. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. See, what I suggest is tenses. Everyone should know tenses. Whoever wants to, improve his English communication skills, basically, he should be well versed with the tenses. Because
Okay.
if basic answer, if you're giving me like about afternoon, you are telling me, and you will say, I am having my lunch. That doesn't make a sense, right? You should
Okay.
say, I had my lunch. So
Yeah.
basic knowledge of tenses is a must. And
Okay.
the other grammatical portion can be covered with practice. When you
Practice. Yeah.
practice, either your friends can correct you or your tutors can correct you, or you will eventually start recognizing your mistakes that I am speaking the wrong sentence here. I'm making use of the wrong sentence here,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I have written down a lot of points. Actually, I- is it going boring or like may I
No,
ask?
no, no, no. It's absolutely it is absolutely fine. You can always ask me anything you wish to.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So, like, how can we remove our hesitation? Like, when we talk, when we practice English, like when we talk with audio call, like it's okay, but when we came to talk with anyone through video call or live, that time we feel hesitation. So how can we
You
remove
feel
our
hesitant.
hesitation? Do you have any suggestion for this question?
See, like you are communicating with me right now. You must be feeling
Yeah.
nervous since this is our first session. But if you continue this for like for any random person, if you talk to him for the 10th time, you will be more confident as you were in your first session,
Yeah.
right? So for gaining that confidence, you need to have conversations either with the same person or with any random person consistently on a
Okay.
continuous basis. Okay, like
Okay.
if even in school also what children are taught is that if you go to stage frequently, like if you participate in assembly, if you participate in any cultural activity on a regular basis, then their stage fear is completely gone. So
Yeah. Right.
the best way to overcome your fear is to live with your fear.
Yeah.
Initially you need to have you will have some
Yeah.
hesitations, but with when you will reach to your third, fourth or fifth time, you will gain some confidence. At least 20% of confidence you will gain.
Yeah. We have to practice. Practice is most important, I think.
Yeah, practice is the key to
Yeah.
success.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like a lot of people say, like taking in front of mirror and listening English song, like it's important to learn English. So, what is your opinion? Like, does it really improve our English?
See, everyone has different opinions. What I feel is listening to English songs is not mandatory. If you
Yeah.
if you are interested in listening to songs, or if you know a particular singer interests you, then only you will be what you'll
Yeah.
be listening to his songs. If that doesn't interest you,
Yeah.
then you will never learn anything out of it. So every
Yeah.
person has his own interests and his own ways of catching things. So it completely depends on person to person.
Yeah. 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 Right. So this is my last question.
Yeah,
This is
go
my
ahead.
last question is like while learning English, we should focus on four things: listening, speaking, reading, writing. So which one is most important? You said reading is very important. Like which one?
Reading is
Which?
very important because you need words. If you're good at
Yeah.
vocabulary, then reading is not that necessary. But you know, these all like a bed. A bed cannot stand with three legs.
Okay.
Similarly, English, your foundation cannot be good if you are not, if you are not good at all the dimensions, in all the dimensions. So you need to be, at par with all the dimensions. You need to know about every aspect of English. At least you need to
Okay.
have 20-25% of knowledge. With zero knowledge of one aspect, you cannot excel in English. So you need to have some knowledge about every aspect of English.
Okay. Like in your opinion, reading is the most important part. Like
Not the
I
most important, not the most important, but important.
important. Okay. Okay. In your which one is the second most second important uh, second important part or second important uh yeah
Aspect, aspect.
yeah
Okay.
yeah
See, you want me to categorize all these aspects, right?
yeah yeah yeah
First, second, third, fourth. Okay, so
third
see, first
yeah
is if you want to see, everyone has their own targets. Like you want to improve your communication skills. If you go
yeah
abroad and settle in Austria, then nobody will ask for your writing skills, right? You need to
yeah
have good communication skills with people. Like how do you converse with them? How do you, attract them towards your business? How do you deal with them? So for that, you need to have good words plus communication skills. So for that purpose, you need to have speaking part and the reading part. Reading forms the
okay
backbone of speaking part here. Okay, for
yeah
one person who wants to pass an IELTS exam, he needs to have all the sections. He needs to
all
be a
the
topper
section
in all the sections, right? For a
yeah
person who wants to be a writer, who wants to be the editorial in the Hindu newspaper, who wants to be an editor in the Hindu newspaper, he needs to work on his vocabulary part, reading part to gain vocabulary, and writing part, because nobody
yeah
will come to him to test his speaking skills. For him, what forms the major importance is writing part and the reading part. Reading also
yeah
for the vocabulary part. Okay, so for
yeah
every profession there are different, the preference changes.
yeah yeah I understand.
Do you agree? Do you agree or
Yeah,
disagree?
I'm totally agree. I'm totally agree.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For me, like if I'm bad at writing, that doesn't make a difference, but I'm good at speaking because when I'm communicating with my learners, they are observing my speaking skills, not my writing
Yeah.
skills, right? So in my case, reading and speaking forms the
Speaking.
major importance part.
Okay. Yeah. Understand. Yeah.
Do you have any more doubts?
No, I don't have any doubts. Like these are my questions. Like I I was really interested to ask any tutor these questions.
Are you
Yeah, of
satisfied with
course.
my answers?
Yeah, of course. I satisfied.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Great, great. Okay, so Ash, I hope to see you in future again soon, and I
Okay.
wish you all the best for your future. Okay, if you like this
Yeah.
session, you can give a
Thanks.
feedback.